Alright. We're live. My last subscriber I got was 4 months ago. Holy crap. Anyways, we're gonna be playing Custom Night, because, I hate Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, I like it, but, I don't like to play it, because I'm really easily scared. So, yeah, I'm torturing myself for using content. I have my volume, all the way down, just so I don't have to deal with the jump scares. There's a tackle. No, I didn't mean to do that. Go back. I don't know how a lot of these bears work. Flashlight. There we go. Oh, what's happening? Oh, hi Nightmare. Bye Nightmare.
He pieced the remains together, but he could not choose.
Stop it. He's going down that way. Oh my.
Yar, me bird likes you, so I'll do ye a favor.
Now I will tell you.
Please be positive.
Now I will tell you a story.
Nobody loves you. Looks like whoever that is taking that path again. Okay, I need to take the left hallway. He's there.
Now I will tell you.
How are we at 16? Oh yeah. That thing. Oh, hi Freddy. Hi Freddy. Freddy, please stop this.
Yar, me bird likes you, so I'll do ye a favor.
Help me, you arsehole. I'm just gonna sit here. I have to survive an entire minute. Like this.
Please deposit 5 coins. Thank you.
But he could not choose.
Is there one that you're already coming for me? Start off by getting coins. Oh shoot, Freddy's right there. Come on, Freddy, hurry up, and I want to. Yes, help.
Yar, what can I do for ya?
Apples and flour, please. That's coins. Alright, I have enough for now.
But he
Yes,
could
help.
not choose.
Turn that friend away.
Yar, what can I do for ya?
He picked up the nails together. Now I will tell you the story.
Yar, who touched me bird?
Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Hurry your ass up. I want to get you over with and close the door. Hey, got trolled. Let's check for a left actually. Bro, Golden Freddy. You're on 1 difficulty. How did I die by you? Literally 1 difficulty. Freddy, you're an asshole. Don't even try. I want to disable you. But I can't. I want to disable you. But I can't. Points or something do I get for this?
Yarg, how may I be of service to you?
Now I will tell you a story. He promised me to never leave.
It scares me how bad I am at this game. Oh, yeah, can't have him in my face.
Now I will tell you a story.
This isn't hard at all. Especially considering I'm like the worst player at this game.
Please, thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Just 20 more seconds, Bruce. Fred, I'm gonna need you to hurry up. We did it. Second try. It wasn't a pain in the ass or anything. can't find that until we get the secret one. Come on, buddy. This way. This way, buddy.
I was just waiting for you to drop your guard.
Yeah, I know you were.
Whoops, that's gonna leave a mark.
Yep, it is. Okay, now can you give me a secret one? What are the odds of getting a secret one? Yep, do your thing, bud. Do your thing, bud. Hurry up.
Now I will tell you a story.
Whoops, that's gonna leave a mark.
Yes, it is. No, I don't love you, Ned. Every single one ever tried, because I'm pretty sure everyone except for Mr. Hippo has a secret one. Actually, let's just pay.
Well, it seems that your journey has ended. Very sorry about that. It was always going to end this way, of course. If it weren't by me, it would have just been by some other, terrible thing. Just, you could not imagine how terrible it would be. Just, I get scared thinking about it. I'm glad it's not me. It reminds me of a time I was speaking to my good friend Orville. We were sitting on a park bench watching the pigeons. I was on the left, he was on the... Oh, wait, was I on the right or left?
Nobody cares.
Anyways, it doesn't matter. We were sitting on there watching the pigeons. And I said to Orville, "Friend, those birds are frozen." And he kind of looked at me like I'd lost my mind. But I reminded him that it was winter, and often birds will sit in a tree until they freeze. And then they sort of fall to the ground until the sun warms up and they can, move around again. So I said to Orville, "You might as well save those breadcrumbs until the birds thaw, because they can't very well enjoy them in the condition they're in." To which he asked what I meant, and asking what condition the crumbs should be in before he threw them to the birds, assuming that I meant the birds couldn't enjoy the breadcrumbs in the condition that the crumbs were in, when in fact I had meant the birds could not enjoy them in the condition that the birds were in, considering that the birds were frozen. So he took a moment and then threw his last handful onto the ground. I said to him, "Orville, why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when I just told you they're frozen?" To which he responded, "The breadcrumbs are not frozen." Again, misunderstanding my words. I didn't mean to say that the breadcrumbs were frozen when I said I told you they're frozen. I'd been referring to the birds. You know, in hindsight, what I should have said was, and this would make perfect sense, why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when the birds are frozen? He misunderstood upon my correction, stating that he didn't know what else to do with the breadcrumbs, and that perhaps, when the birds thawed, they'd still be able to eat the crumbs. So I said to Orville, and this is what I said to him, I said, Orville, the birds may be dead.
Nice. It's gonna try to survive behind from Freddy. Interesting, my food system. And he comes from anywhere, but also has to do. One light. No, you won't see. Just laugh.
Yar, what can I do for ya?
I want to kill you too.
He pieced the remains together.
He is hell.
But he could not choose. But he could not choose.
After this night, I want to look at something.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. Yarg, you play with fire and...
What? What? That happens. I'm confused. on YouTube really fast. And video converted. Alright, I have to restart Google now. Because when it does that, it's trying to freaking scam me. I don't like scams, so.
Great, just great. Stranded. And we don't have State Farm anymore.
Now I will tell you a story. A story about a kind man who would visit 5 orphans and bring them toys and gladness. The man lived alone, and lived in fear that someone might break into the house of one of the 5 children, so he adopted all 5, and brought them together in one place, in his own home. He promised them to never leave them, and they promised to always come home, and never stay out too late. He left one day to buy food, his heart being filled with gladness, but returned to find that the burglar had chosen his home, and killed all 5 of the children. The man could only afford one coffin, so he stitched the 5 bodies together to make one, and buried the child. That night, there was a knock at the door. Now I will tell you a story about a young woman who was sealed in a small room. In the room was a furnace, and 5 keys. She was told that each of the 5 keys would unlock one of 5 doors outside her room. Inside each room was a child that she could take with her as she fled the building. But she was only allowed to leave her own room with 1 key, not all 5. Desperate to find a way to save all 5 children, the woman melted the 5 keys together in the furnace to create a single key, hoping it would unlock all 5 doors. Of course, it did not work that way.
Bruh.
Really?
Come on, it was cheaper.
Was your haircut cheap too?
Hey!
Gatorade packs carbs to refuel and electrolytes to replenish.
With 25 million bookable rooms and hotels.
I chose to be the ice cream because, for me, every day is cheat day. But life wasn't always this chill. Growing up, I caught a lot of flack for doing the thing I love the most. No one thought I would amount to much. Even my mom and dad had their doubts. But I believed in my ridiculous dream, and I turned my fantasy into a reality.
A fantasy reality? I mean, that could be Bam Bam.
And now, I've got over 1 billion reasons to be proud of my hard work and determination.
Gosh, this is a mogul.
Karate? While I am used to performing in front of millions of people, being here is a game changer because I'm behind a different kind of mask.
He does not have a regular job.
This is like a YouTuber, I think.
But if there's one thing that I'm good at, it's exceeding expectations. And I'm ready to take this competition to the next level.
So this person has most of the money. Probably. You're probably right. I wonder if they're single.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the back. Horse stack is attached. That is matted black. Got the boots that's black to match. Riding on a horse, you can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley, you ain't been up off that porch. Now, can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
You sound young.
Can't
Mid-20s.
tell me nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride. Down cross town, living like a rock star. Spend a lot of money on my brand new Keto. Baby's gotta have a diamond rings and finish sports bras. Riding down Rodeo in my Maserati sports car. Take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Little Ice Cream X.
I don't know what just happened.
Putting some flavor on it. Miss Scherzinger.
Only on The Masked Singer are you going to see an ice cream riding till they can't no more.
Right.
I love that performance.
That song takes a serious amount of drip to perform correctly.
Oh, God, hit. I am still on hold with the pump police.
If he doesn't win, I just don't want him to go home sorbet.
That was dirty.
We were waiting for it.
Yeah, you got to leave for that one. Jenny, any clues that you picked up on?
Obviously, you started off like a wild child where your parents were like, you're never going to grow up to be anything. And then you totally surprised them or were like richer than anyone. So that to me is either a YouTuber or maybe somebody on like MTV. What's his name? Rob Dyrdek.
That's interesting.
Professional skateboarder.
Yeah, I was thinking when you're talking about the millions of views, I do wonder if you are a gamer.
Ooh, I like that.
A lot of YouTubers.
There were some
stars.
headphones in there too.
Yeah, I mean, well, a lot of
As a
times when you're
gamer.
playing as a gamer, you're so. I don't know a lot of YouTube stars outside of like the Pootie Pies or whatever I don't know.
From the headphones could be like a DJ. You know what I mean? Like Diplo.
Yeah. Or maybe Calvin Harris.
Calvin Harris.
That's a good one, dude.
Yeah, it's none of them, you guys. I saw emojis in the package. I was thinking Evan Spiegel who created Snapchat.
That's a good guess.
And also in Snapchat, there's a ice cream filter.
The thing that we're forgetting from the clue package is he said performs in front of millions of people. So I have a feeling that this is somebody who has a billion, what do you call it?
Followers?
No.
Subscriptions? Dollars?
When you download, not download.
Download.
Streams? Streams, thank you.
We are old. We are very old. Little kids in the audience, fellow millennials like myself, help us out.
Those kids think it's Marshmallow.
Marshmallow! It's Marshmallow! He's got a different mascot!
Marshmallow, yeah.
Maybe.
A lot of names we're throwing out there, ice cream, but what makes you the ice cream?
I'm sweet, and everybody loves me.
Everybody loves marshmallows.
That wasn't gelato help.
Oh, gosh, I quit!
We are so sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it going. We had a lot of fun with ice cream.
Gatorade packs carbs to refuel and electrolytes to replenish.
I'll be back in a little bit. Going down? Doggo? Saving it.
Very good.
Very good. Wow, this spot is beautiful. Not a soul here. A lot of sand. But look at this. Paradise. What are the chances this is broken? Cookie nut? We'll try and manual 180 somehow in between those. Is this manual 180 gonna work? Nope. Look at this place. Destroyed. Oh, that's a nice little rail. That is sketchy. Look, there's a bus coming. There's just a little clear path. I can make it right now. Good. Oh, man. That was bad. That's fucking my shit up on that one. Oh, my wheels. I'm good. Tried it.
Yeah, you tried.
That hurt my knee. Damn. Let's fucking go. As long as I don't have to go back to the hotel, that's fine with me. What if I rode on top of this? I'm gonna do it.
Thank you, my friend. Gracias, papá. Que tengas un lindo día.
I need to figure out how to speak more Spanish. You guys might recognize this spot from when Billy and Augie visited. This is right next to the scuba diving place. This tree is a lot cooler though. Dude, what the hell? Even when they came here, this ledge was like that. I don't understand how all these ledges in the same spot make sense. This is pretty cool. You go from one to the other, let's try and make something happen. Nice pans and Jersey berry clip as always. Definitely some shit over here. Could have probably done something down that set, but she was sleeping. Oh, this is that spot. This is that spot in Quarter Snacks. Look at this spot though, that's sick. Okay, that definitely slots. We're gonna do the manual challenge right now. Manual, the whole thing. Look at this bump jump, add a little bit of flavor, right? Oh, we cooking this time. Fucking cooking. But the wind is coming towards me, so I'm losing all of my speed. I'm gonna do it though. Oh my God. All right, it's a lot more difficult than I had expected. Probably get up and boost it a little bit. Oh, that is what I'm talking about. That looks a lot more fun. Woo. I'm on FaceTime with Mike right now. And we just came across this thing. I'm about to catch him. Ah! Holy shit, bro. He was massive. Look at him. Look at him up there. Look at him, bro. He's big. That's a big boy. That's a big one, eh? Holy shit. Let me call you back later when I got a few booze in me. I gotta finish this GoPro video. Bro, there's chickens right here. I'm about to catch a chicken, bro. No lie, I'm about to catch a chicken.
Alright, bro, I'll let you go.
Oh my God, I love this shit. All right.
Puerto Rico's awesome.
Later.
Enjoy yourself, bro. I'll let you go.
Peace. That was like in a matter of seconds. Seeing an iguana on the phone with Mike and then chickens. I love this place. Never want to go home. Shit is sketchy over here. My God, nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. From New York to San Juan, we got the mother trailers. That is crazy. Look at this beast. Beast. Ain't nobody in it too. And you got the rail right there. Oh my God. It's mandatory. It's always mandatory you hit this. Kind of want to try and 540 off of it, but I feel like with the GoPro on the chest, you really can't capture that good, which sucks, but we're gonna try. Perfect trailer on the way to Old San Juan right now. Right through here, you can see there's so many holes. Hope I don't slide off my hands. Oh my God. So deadly, these holes. They'll kill you. Woo! From America, New York.
New York?
New York.
Manhattan?
Manhattan. Adios, mis amigo. Even the police officer was hyped. This is a pretty legit spot. Probably wouldn't do this for a GoPro video. Almost at stem, just below crossbar. Gracias. Santa, it's a little early for him. Let's test it, let's see what's up. I mean, just slide. We're gonna bomb this hill straight ahead.
You're gonna go straight down?
I don't know, straight down, probably stop a little bit, but there's a lot of traffic down there.
No brakes.
Yeah, no brakes. That's how we're doing it out here, no brakes. in San Juan. See what happens.
Okay.
Have a good trip. San Juan. Woo! Cruise ship though. It's crazy. That's the thing that Augie dropped in. Oh, look at the iguana. Look at him. 180, fakie bar. Look at these things. Launch ones. Woo! No habla español.
No se puede.
Can't ride?
No. Architectonic structure.
Okay. Uno, and then I go.
Dale.
Okay. Adios. Look at that spot. We practically went from my hotel to the end of San Juan, all the way down to the water, and heading back up towards my hotel. We had a lot of spots, and I'm surprised that the GoPro lasted this long. If you guys want to see another one of these videos in Puerto Rico, do me a favor.
With 25 million bookable rooms and hotels.
This is me. I'm sleeping, probably later than I should be. The date is April 29th, 2018, and my phone beeps from an Instagram message. But it doesn't actually beep because I have my Instagram notifications turned off. But for the sake of this story, we'll say that it beeped, alright? There aren't any rules. The message is from Sweaty Cargo Shorts. Gross. I was visiting Waynesville, North Carolina, and on the second day of my trip, I met Jim Martin. He is the kindest, most inspiring man I've ever met. We were talking, and he mentioned that he used to skate/mentor a young kid by the name of Spencer Barton. I instantly knew the name sounded familiar and thought about it for a minute until I realized that I knew exactly who he was talking about. I had come across a couple of your YouTube videos in the past and had seen just how talented you were. And I don't mean to brag or anything, but... So naturally I told Jim I knew of you and showed him one of your videos. He was extremely proud and beyond impressed with how talented you've become. He's interested in trying to reconnect with you eventually and told me to send you this photo. Hopefully you see this. Well, I did see it, and all of that is true, so who's Jim Martin? Well, you're about to find out, but all you need to know right now is that he's a legend, and I used to skate with him back at my local park when I was like 13 years old, except he was 70. Now, it's been years since I've seen or even heard from Jim, and I had no clue if he was still skating or how old he was exactly or even if he was still around. So I was pretty excited to get this message. I responded to Sweaty Cargo Shorts. Gross. So he gave me Jim's email and then told me he was 77. Which, by the way, I researched world's oldest skateboarder and I found a few people in their 60s, but the oldest one I could find was 72 years old. Disclaimer, I did find a man named Jerome DeFreitas who is currently 101 years old and is still a professional skateboarder. However, he isn't still skateboarding in his old age, and he hasn't been for many, many years. So at this point, I have Jim's email, but literally no other way to contact him, and I don't know where he is in the world or how to find him. So I sent him this. 2 weeks went by and still no response. I even checked phone books but didn't find anything. But then I remembered that the last time I had saw him, he was in Asheville, North Carolina. So I went to a certain office that looks up residents by their driver's license. So I'm feeling like an FBI agent right now, or a stalker. Anyways, that office told me that he had moved to Waynesville, which I probably should have thought of in the first place because that's where he was in the message that I got from Sweaty Cargo Shorts. Gross. We're getting warmer. So I go to Waynesville and look at the local skate park. And the locals there say that they see him there pretty often, which gives me hope. So then, through further investigation and help from some people in very high places, I found his address. But still no way to contact him, so we just decided to drive to his house and hope he was there. We've been driving over an hour so far, just trying to find this guy's house. We don't even know if he's there. We don't know where he's at. The only information we have right now is where he lives, so we're hoping for the best.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
Should we just go knock on his door? All right. Moment of truth.
You knocked like a 5-year-old. He's old. I got that like a solid 7.
Come on.
Am I spamming him too much?
Maybe I'm just wishful thinking here. He wasn't home. But luckily he lived in a complex that had an office, so we went to the office. Hello. Hey, I just have a question for you.
Sure.
Does Jim Martin live here?
He does.
He's an old friend of mine from a skate park in Brevard, and I have been trying to find him for the longest time. My name is Spencer Barton. He's a good friend of mine. He knows me well. And
yeah, he's actually talked about you. He's actually mentioned that he was going to do a video with you or something. I think that was you, Spencer.
Yeah, wait, he said he wanted to do a video with me?
I'm pretty sure.
Because I want to do a video with him. Is he here?
I can't give you his number, but I can call him and let him know, that you're here. His voicemail said the old skater. Hey, it's Miranda here. I just wanted to let you know that Spencer Barton stopped by. I hope you guys are able to get in touch with each other. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. You're welcome to leave a note on his door.
My upside down sticky note. I hope the font is big enough. And now we wait. A few more days pass and I finally get
the call. And the call was...
It was Jim. It was Jim that called me and he wanted to meet up and skate. Which brings us to today actually. So let's go meet him. Well, I guess you could start. You could just start with like your name and your age.
Okay. My name is Jim Martin, known as the old skater, and I'm 78 years young and still doing it and loving every minute of it.
So when did you start skating?
I was 50 years old when I got on the board.
Because you surfed before you skated, too.
Oh, yeah, I spent 20 years on a surfboard, from 23 years of age to my late 30s till I moved up to Asheville from Miami. How it happened was I was down in Hendersonville, Bible study, and this couple, a very close friend, their son Aaron, he heard I surfed and all, so he said to me one day, have you ever thought about getting on a skateboard? It's the same thing, you got the balance, you've ridden surfboards. He had a skateboard in the back of the car. I got on it and rode it. I could ride, I had the balance. I got hooked. I went and ordered a board online, which I still have.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
No, I felt good. That
wasn't bad.
I have to learn how to ship this like to keep it going further. What I do like is I'm able to help kids learn and encourage them to develop their tricks and so forth. This is going to shock you. Down in Fort Lauderdale at Ramp 48, I said to Joe and Yuli, I want to learn to drop in. So at 65 years of age, I dropped in 15 straight times. I learned to drop in at 65. I can't now because of knees. I mean, I've had some things I had to cut back on because of knees.
There you go. That was awesome.
I was teaching a hippie jump maneuver to a 10-year-old down in Patton Park on my 69th birthday. Stepped up on the rail. I slid off the rail, separated the shoulder. I couldn't even close my hands. So Ryland says, Mr. Jim, I hope you're not going to die. I was in pain. I said, you know, I can't complain because Jesus went through more than that for me. What am I going to complain? That's all I said to him. I couldn't believe I said it, but I said it. I remember it.
That's awesome.
And I said, what are you going to do? I'm going to drive myself to urgent care. This is what amazed me. I look back at that. I tell people this. I said, you did what, 69? You're still skating after that? I said, yeah, I'm skating better than ever.
How have you been feeling skating today? Pretty good?
Feel great. I was amazed it came back. The timing came back a lot quicker than I thought.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord for that.
Praise the Lord for that, man. There's a lot of people out there that say you shouldn't be doing this, saying that you're too old, that it's dangerous.
I don't hear from young people at all. I hear that mainly from my peers who are in my age bracket, within the 50s and up. They simply say you can get hurt. You did it when you were younger. They didn't realize I didn't start to do it till I was 50, but they said you're getting too old, you can be hurt. You break a bone, it's more serious. But recently, when they were giving me a hard time, I said, are you listening? Age 69, I separated my shoulder. I couldn't close my hand. The guy guy who rehabbed me, he said, I'm gonna get you back on that skateboard, but don't rush it. He had me come over and speak to some of these people in the 50s. He told them how I got hurt, and they looked at me and said, I hope you're not gonna skate. I said, I'll be back on the board within 6 months. And I was.
Oh man, that's amazing.
But they're not me. I mean, they're wired different than I am. If the Lord takes his hands off me, that's different. But God's called me to do it. And I can do it. Yeah. And I know my limits. If I get out here and try to do what you do or some of the better skaters, someone will put their foot up my rear end because I should know better.
How would you say you're feeling skating at this age as opposed to when you started?
You ready for this one? It feels better.
Feels better?
I feel better as far as enjoying it more. I'm not going to lie to you. I have lost some physical skills. I had to stop some things because age does take a toll on your body. This is a fallen world we live in. But I enjoy it more because I understand it more.
Not bad for a grandpa, right? For a grandpa age guy. Yeah, 25.
Do you have like a daily thing that you do to get ready to skate or any sort of routine
I do my stretches. So I'd stretch out. I try to eat something with more protein. I eat healthy anyhow. I eat organic stuff primarily. I look at that verse, Philippians 4:13.
Philippians 4:13.
Then I water and all that.
Do you ever feel kind of worried for like an injury?
I don't think the fear is much. It's common sense. I have to listen to my body and I realize, okay, that's the difference.
I hope that I can be skating when I'm your age. Do you know any skaters older than you? People were telling you could have an injury as serious as death.
I still have an express ride to heaven afterwards.
So when are you going to quit?
Might be never.
It's the best. No ramps, no bowls. It's amazing. I love it. JK, this place sucks. Imagine this being the first thing that you read about a skate park that you just somehow stumbled upon on Google. Now imagine seeing the 1-star review and being like, oh my gosh, I have to skate this park. I don't know why, I just have to, but it's all the way in Staten Island. And just like that, we are on Staten Island, and I always feel so uncomfortable boosting in a town like this rather than in the middle of the city, but we're about to be upon the skate park in just a second. Do you guys know where the skate park is? Ben Soto? Okay, sorry. Yeah, Ben Soto skate park. I found it, and I have no idea what people were talking about. This park is amazing. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. This is one of the best skate parks I've ever seen in terms of someone who likes ledges or manual pads or just new obstacles that you wouldn't find at any other skate park. This is incredible. It's actually impressive how awful this skate park is. I totally see it from a politician's point of view. Make it as cheap and as boring as humanly possible so that no one would ever want to use it. No one uses it and no one gets hurt and no wear and tear and hence no future maintenance needed. Everyone wins except, of course, the user. What are you talking about? I'm sure most of you right now are thinking, how can someone say that about a park that seems so good compared to the park that you have, or you might not even have a skate park. So when you see this, you're like, how can you complain about this? But before I say anything else, I'm gonna do one trick on every single obstacle in here right now, and let's just see how long it takes.
Get up to $7,070 off MSRP on your new Charger. Points at Cellum. From here on out, daily uploads, turn on post notifications, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Alright, so what's up, guys? If you guys leave a like in the video right here, right now, you will be receiving 1 million entire dollars. I know that it sounds like a joke, I know that it sounds like a scam, but trust me, it is not. Don't miss your chance to win an entire $1 million. That is some easy peasy, breezy cash. Don't let the offer slip away. Just press the like button. No, but what's up, guys? Yesterday we had like 940,000 subscribers, and today I woke up to 950,000, so I don't really know what to say to that one other than like, thank you. And as you guys know, if you've been on YouTube for a while, a lot of YouTubers will do something pretty special if they're about to hit a milestone or whatever. Maybe they'll commit seppuku live on camera, or maybe if you're lucky enough, they will actually consume their own placenta. But since I've already consumed my own placenta, and since I'm not going to be committing seppuku today, I decided to do the next best thing, which is to look at kids. Pause. Today we're basically going to be watching a video where kids swear for the first time ever, which is actually kind of a messed up video. Not to go PC.
Yeah.
See on you guys for a second here, but it's kind of messed up to force kids to curse on camera. They're basically just ripping kids out of the womb here to force them to say a naughty word or two to get some YouTube clout, but whatever, I'm here for it.